So today we will start with the Laplace transform of the integrals. So in the last class, we have discussed the Laplace transform of derivative. So now we will start with the Laplace transform of integrals. So before I will start with, so here first we will take the theorem based on this Laplace transform of integrals. So what exactly this theorem talk about? Let's say understand it. So here the Laplace transform, see for example, if f of t is your function, then which is both piecewise continuous as well as it is of exponential order, or it satisfies the growth restriction, then the Laplace transform of this will be capital F of s, or in other words we can also write it as L of f of t. So this is how we can write it. So if it is so, then this is also true for what? For s greater than 0 and s is greater than some positive number k, and also t is greater than 0. If all these conditions are satisfied, then the Laplace transform of, please remember, the Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t f of tau d tau. So if this is the format of this function, this can be written as f of s upon s. Or in other words, we can write the same thing, this as 0 to t integration f of tau d tau is equal to L inverse of capital F of s upon s. So both are one another same. So here what we are trying to do here is, so this Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t f of tau d tau. So you can read it as tau here. If you want, you can write as t, no problem. So here this particular function will give the answer as f of s upon s. So you have to remember it as a formula. If you are getting the Laplace transform of this type of function, the integration function, then you have to write the answer as 1 upon s into f of s, or f of s upon s. Okay, so now let's start with the examples. So with the examples we will make this concept more clear. So if I take the first example, the first example is, it is Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t cos t into dt. So clearly you can see guys, it is of this Laplace transform of f of t by integration from 0 to t cos t form. So when you know that this is f of t here, my f of t is cos t here. So according to the formula, we know Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t f of t or f of tau d tau, that is equal to what? It is capital F of s upon s by using this formula. This is nothing but what? L of f of t upon s. So this is what is the formula. This formula I'm going to apply now. So this will be equal to, so this in place of this I'm having cos t. This is equal to Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t cos t dt. This is equal to f of s or L of f of t, that is L of cos t upon s upon s. This is equal to 1 upon s, I take out. So Laplace transform of cos t is 1 upon s square plus 1. Sorry, this is s upon s square plus 1. So s will cancel. It is 1 upon s square plus 1. So this is how guys, which you are supposed to use the formula and you are supposed to solve it. Okay. So now this is one example. Let me take the next example. So next example is Laplace transform of integration. Similarly, you can try, I mean this I've solved. Similarly, you just take it here. Integration from 0 to t. This is Laplace transform of sin t dt. This you can try. Okay. So this you can try yourself. Just make a note of it. So now let me start with the next example. Here, Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t. Here what you are having is, you are having this as, just a minute. Yeah. So you are having here it as f of t as t into sin t. So now I'll apply the formula. Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t. This is t sin t dt. So this is equal to Laplace transform. This is my f of t now. Laplace transform of t into sin t. This is upon s. So this is equal to 1 upon s Laplace transform of t into sin t. Guys, if you're noticing, you can notice here, it is both the problem of integral as well as t into f of t form. Now, first I've applied 0 to t formates. That is, integration of 0 to t can be written as f of t, Laplace transform of f of t upon s, that I have applied. Once I applied this, then now I'm going to apply t into f of t form. So t into f of t means it is 1 upon s. So since t is here, it is minus 1 into d by ds of Laplace transform of sine t. So whenever you're applying the formulas, you have to be very careful. So this is equal to, this is minus 1, I completely take it out. This is 1s, 1 upon s. Then d by ds of Laplace transform of sine t is 1 upon s square plus 1. Now apply the derivative. This is equal to minus 1 upon s. So derivative of this will be minus 1 upon s square plus 1 the whole square. Inside derivative is 2s. So this s will cancel. Minus into minus it becomes plus. This is 2 divided by s square plus 1 the whole square. So this is the Laplace transform of this function. Hope you're understanding, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now let me take the next example. So now next example, this example talks about Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t sine t upon t. Now in the previous example, you have seen that it was, the function was of the form t into f of t, whereas now it is in the form of sine t upon t, that is f of t upon t. So you have to be very careful whenever you are applying the formula. So now let's start with the problem. So this is equal to, guys, so here my f of t is sine t by t. I'll write this as Laplace transform of sine t upon t divided by s. Okay, so now first I have applied the integral formula. Once I've done with this, next is what? I have to apply f of t upon t form. So here for this 1 by s I'll take completely out. This is Laplace transform of sine t upon t. So we know that f of t by t form, that is integration from s to infinity, Laplace transform of f of t. So here my f of t is sine t. Now let me apply the integration formula, that is say f of t by t formula. In fact, it is s to infinity Laplace transform of sine t into dt. So you have to be very careful in each step what I'm trying to do. Okay, so this is equal to 1 upon s, guys. Here it is Laplace transform of sine t. Laplace transform of sine t is 1 upon s square plus 1 into ds. So again, this is of the form 1 upon x square plus 1. Integration of 1 upon x square plus 1 is tan inverse x, which you already know. So I'm going to apply the same formula. So once I apply this formula, this is 1 upon s into, this is tan inverse s, where I have to apply the limits from s to infinity. So this 1 by s, here this is tan inverse infinity minus tan inverse s. So tan inverse infinity is pi by 2. This is 1 by s, pi by 2 minus tan inverse s. So pi by 2 minus tan inverse s is what? It is cot inverse s. So simply you can write this as 1 by s cot inverse of s. Okay, so like this, what is important here, you should know what type of the functions they have given. And first they have given that you have to apply the integral formula. Once you apply the integral formula, then we need to apply the f of t by t form. So like this, you have to be very careful whenever you are applying the proper formulas. Okay, and you also should know what are the integration of this 1 upon s square plus 1, 1 upon s, 1 upon s minus 1. So all this integration formula should be known to you, so that you can solve the problems very easily. Okay, so this is another example. Now let me take the next example. So I'm just making the complications little higher so that you will understand the problems in a better way. So now let's understand this particular problem. Here you can see Laplace transform of e to the power minus 4t is given. Then Laplace transform integration 0 to t into sine 3t dt. So please remember, some of you are having still doubt. So whenever you are having, say for example, I'll just come out of this problem. So here, if you're having the function of this kind, into t into sine t, then whether to apply t into f of t first, then we have to apply the first shifting, or first shifting we have to apply, then we have to apply the t into f of t. So try to see that if you apply, if this kind of problems are there, so first you try to apply the first shifting theorem. So if you apply the first shifting theorem, then this particular function will be eliminated. Then you will be left with only these two functions. Then you can apply t into f of t form. Then you can continue. So it's better to use, or no problem, you can apply first t into f of t, then you can apply the first shifting theorem by keeping this as it is. So it's up to you, but it's better to go with the first shifting first, then with the derivative. Okay, hope I have solved. I hope I've answered the query of some of you who were having this doubt. Okay, now let me come back to this example. Here, Laplace transform of this is e to the power minus 40 and then integration from 0 to t sine 3t dt. This is the problem. So what we do here is, first let us apply this first shifting theorem. It is of the form e to the power minus 80 into f of t, where my f of t is this whole function. Okay, so like this. Now what we do, Laplace transform of this will be equal to Laplace transform of integration from 0 to t into sine 3t. So this is my I have to find out this Laplace transform, where my s is shifting from s to s plus 4, because my a is minus 4 here. So this is equal to Laplace transform of, here now you can see this is of the form integrate, this is the integral form, that is 0 to t. Now I have to apply the integral formula L of f of t. So my f of t is this t into sine 3t. So here what I do, so be careful in each step. So here I am writing this as t into sine 3t, L of t into 3 sine 3t divided by s, where I have to apply my s is shifting from s to s plus 4. Now this 1 by s I take out, this is 1 by s I'll take out. So this will be, again now if you see, 1 is over, shifting is over. After shifting, I applied the integral formula, that is over. Now what I am applying? Now I am applying the derivative, that is t into f of t form. So 1 by s I have taken out. So this will be equal to, see, this is t. So Laplace minus 1 into d by ds of Laplace transform of sine 3t. Sine 3t. So this is our function, where again s is shifting from s to s plus 4. This will be equal to this minus 1, I can take it out. So this will be minus 1 by s, again d by ds of Laplace transform, Laplace transform of sine 3t is 3 upon s square plus 9. Again you have to shift from s to s plus 4. So this is our function. Now take the derivative. This is equal to minus 1 by s. Integration of this will be minus 3 upon s square plus 9 the whole square. Inside derivative is 2s. So this s will cancel. Minus into minus, it is plus. Then again s has to be shifted from s to s plus 4. So this is equal to 6 upon s square plus 9 the whole square, where s is shifting from s to s plus 4. So clearly I can write this as 6 divided by, wherever s is there, I have to shift it to s plus 4. S plus 4 the whole square plus 9 the whole square. Okay. So this is how, guys, you're supposed to write the, problem split by split. You can observe here, by using this e to the power minus 40, I have applied the first shifting first. Then by looking at this t into sine 3t, I have applied, by looking at this 0 to t, I have applied the integral formula, that is 0 to t into sine 3t, I have written as Laplace transform of the t into sine 3t divided by s. Once I have done this, I have applied t into f of t, then I have used the formula. Then lastly, whatever s is shifting from s to s plus 4, that I am completing. So like this, one particular problem is having 3 to 4 problems or 3 to 4 formulas involved in it. Okay, so like this, guys, you have to deal with the problems. So now let me take the next example. So here you can see the Laplace transform of, this is 1 minus cos t upon t into dt. So here this is my integral formula, that is 0 to t. So what I'll do, Laplace transform of, it is 1 minus cos t upon t. This is my f of t divided by s. So this is equal to 1 upon s. Then again you can observe this is in the form of what? F of t upon t. This above form, if you see, this is of the form f of t upon t. Now apply the integration, that is integration from s to infinity. Laplace transform of f of t. What is f of t here? It is 1 minus cos t. 1 minus cos t into ds. So this is equal to 1 upon s. Then integration from s to infinity. What is Laplace transform of 1? It is 1 upon s. Laplace transform of cos t, it is s upon s square plus 1. This is into ds. So this is equal to 1 by s. Laplace transform of integration of 1 by s is log s. This integration is 1 by 2, because here s square is there, but here there is no 2. I'll multiply and divide with 2. So that implies it is 1 by 2 log of s square plus 1. Now applying the limit from s to infinity. So guys, here I'll be doing one particular adjustment. What adjustment I'll do? See. So here it is log s. Here it is log of s square plus 1. So in order to apply infinity, here if it is square, then it is easy to handle. So now what I'll do? Multiplying completely throughout, multiplying as well as dividing by 2. So 2 by 2 what I will do. So if I do 2 by 2 here, what I get? So this will be equal to, see here, 2 by 2. So 2 by 2s into log s minus 1 by 2 log of s square plus 1. Yeah, limit is from s to infinity. So this 2s I'll keep as it is. The 1 by 2s I keep as it is. This 2 I'll take inside. So this will be 2 log s minus 2 by 2 is 1. So it is just simply log of s square plus 1. Log of s square plus 1. So from s to infinity. So this is equal to. Now you can see guys, you know, it is m log a is equal to log of a to the power m. So this, by using that property, 1 upon 2s into, it is log s square. This is log of s square plus 1 from s to infinity. Okay. So this can be written as 1 by 2s log of s square upon s square plus 1, where s to infinity. So hope this step we have got like this. Hope you understood this step. So once you have got this step, now what we do? Here you can apply the limits. So 1 by 2s log of, if I take s square out here, it is 1 plus 1 upon s square, guys. So this s square will cancel. If I apply infinity, this will become what? So this will be 1 upon infinity. Here also 1 upon infinity. 1 upon infinity is what? 1 upon infinity is 0. So log 1 is 0. So therefore this term will be vanishing as s is tending to infinity. So therefore what we have to apply? So first term is 0 minus log by applying the lower limit, log of s square plus s plus 1. So this is equal to 1 upon 2s into log of, just I don't want this minus sign, I'll reverse it. It is s square plus 1 upon s square. Okay. So like this, guys, you're supposed to solve the problems. Sometimes the little adjustment is required that you can do by multiplying or dividing. Okay. So then hope this example is clear, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so similarly, some examples I'm giving you for your work. You please try these examples. These are the practice problems for you. Okay, so now let me take next example. Here, little complication increased. So now we can see this is the example, Laplace transform of. Now we can see that Laplace transform of 1 by t integration 0 to t e to the power t sin t into dt. So this is equal to. So here what we have, this is the first we are having the, you can see that this is of the form f of t by t. So this is my f of t divided by t, this form. So now let us apply first f of t by t form. That is integration from s to infinity, Laplace transform of, what do you have? Laplace transform, this is my f of t. This is 0 to t, 0 to t e to the power t into sin t dt. Okay, and this is ds with respect to this. So this is equal to integration from s to infinity. Now clearly you can see, guys, this is now in the integral formula. We have to apply the integral formula where my f of t is e to the power t into sin t. So this will be equal to Laplace transform of e to the power t into sin t divided by s into ds. This is equal to, again, now we can see this 1 by s I can take here, that is s to infinity, 1 by s I can take. This is of the form Laplace transform. Here we can apply the first shifting property, e to the power t into sin t. So I can just apply the first shifting property, that is Laplace transform of sin t, where I have to shift s to s minus 1 because it is a is equal to 1 here into ds. So this is equal to integration from s to infinity. Be careful with each step how I am utilizing. Here I have used the 1 by t formula, f of t by t formula. Then after that I have used integral formula, 0 to t formula. Then once I've used 0 to t formula, now I'm using the first shifting formula. So like this, each many formulas are like involved in one particular problem only. So each problem, if you just solve it, then it will become easy. So then integration s to infinity, guys, Laplace transform of what is sine t, what is the sine t Laplace transform is, it is 1 upon s square plus 1 into, I think this 1 by s is also here, 1 by s into 1 upon s square plus 1, where s is shifting from s to s minus 1. And this shifting, you have to be very careful, guys. This shifting is not for this s. This is only for the sine t. So there should not be any changes in this s. So clearly it is s to infinity 1 upon s, 1 divided by s minus 1 the whole square plus 1 into ds. So be careful whenever you're doing the shifting. So shifting is only related to the sine t. It is not related to 1 upon s. Okay. So this is our required integral, that is integration s to infinity, guys. It is 1 upon s into this, you can elaborate and write it as s square minus 2s plus 1 plus 1, it is 2 into ds. So this is the final integral. So now what we do, we have to use the partial fraction in order to solve this, because it is a bit difficult to handle for integration. Let's see how we will solve it. Okay. So now once we have done this, now what I'll do, I'll take that integration. That is, this is the value in the integration. S into s square minus 2s plus 2. So this can be written as a divided by s. Since this is the quadratic form, we will write this as bs plus c divided by s square minus 2s plus 2. So this is equal to, here you can see, it is a into s square minus 2s plus 2 plus bs plus c into this s. Okay. Now this left hand side we have 1. Now what I do, putting s is equal to 0. If I put s is equal to 0 on both the side, left hand side I've got 1. Here I am getting 0, here I am getting 0. It is just 2a, and right hand side this is containing both s terms, so it will be 0. So this implies I'll get the value of a as 1 by 2. I'm getting the value of a as 1 by 2. Now what I do, from this equation, comparing the coefficient of s square on both the side. So here there is no s square coefficient. So therefore it is 0 is equal to, here s square coefficient is a plus here s square coefficient is b. But already I know the value of a. So therefore b is equal to minus a. So therefore b is equal to, a value is minus 1 by 2. Hence it is minus 1 by 2. A value is known to us, b value is known to us. Now what I do, comparing the coefficient of s on both the side. So therefore it is 0 is equal to, here it is, you can see the value of the coefficient of s here, it is minus 2a, and the coefficient of s here is plus c. So this implies I want c is equal to 2a, but a is known to me, that is 1 upon 2. So therefore c value is 1. So like this, I've got the value of a, the value of b, and the value of c. Once you have got the value of a, b, c, substituting in this equation, let's see what we get. So once we substitute these values, here we'll be getting the value as, this is the right hand side I'm keeping as it is. It is a upon s plus, you can see b is minus 1 by 2s plus c divided by s square minus 2s plus 2. Now the same thing can be written as 1 upon 2 divided by s minus, now you can see this I'm writing it as minus 1. If I take this one, you can see this is, if I take LCM, it is minus s plus 2 divided by 2. So here, if in this term, if I take this minus 1 by 2 out, minus 1 by 2 out means it is s here minus 2 here. Okay. So like this, I'll be getting this term. Okay. So now the same thing I'm rewriting in this way. So this is, I can see minus 1 by 2 into s minus 2 divided by s square minus 2s plus 2. So now same thing, it is 1 by 2 divided by s minus 1 by 2. The s minus 2, I'll write it as s minus 1 divided by s square minus 2s plus 2. This is equal to 1 by 2 divided by s minus this one. Here what I'll do, I'll be writing this as this term and this term together. Now see, minus 1 by 2 into s minus 1. This is 1 by 2 into s minus 1 upon s square minus 2s plus 2. Then minus into minus, it is plus here. Minus into minus, it is plus here, guys. And this will be 1 upon s square minus 2s plus 2. So this is what we are getting. Okay, so you can rewrite this as 1 upon 2s minus 1 upon 2 s minus 1 upon, the same thing can be written as s minus 1 the whole square plus 1, plus this also we can write as s minus 1 the whole square plus 1. This is what we have got. This is the final version of 1 upon s into s minus 2s plus 2 by using the partial fraction. So simple calculation. Once you have got this value, now substituting that in the integration, because here we are ended up with integration s to infinity 1 upon s into s square minus 2s plus 2. So I'm going to substitute the value of this in this place. So this I'm substituting. Here you can see, once I've substituted this, you can see integration from s to infinity 1 upon 2s minus 1 upon 2 into s minus 1 divided by s minus 1 the whole square. So this term I'm substituting. So what is the integration of this? It is 1 upon 2. I just take this is log s, and this one here it is s minus 1 the whole square. It is just s minus 1. I required one more 2 here. So I'm just multiply and divide with the 2. So this will be 2 by 2 means it is 1 by 4. Here that's the reason I've got here 1 by 4. Log of s minus 1 the whole square plus 1, plus this is in the form of, you can see this 1 by 2, if I take out, it is of the form 1 upon x square plus 1. 1 upon x square plus 1 means what? It is tan inverse of s minus 1. So this 1 by 2 I've kept as it is. Now substituting the s to infinity. Now clearly here you can see this is 1 by 2 log s here, and here it is 1 by 4 log s. So now if I want to take something I want to write this as log a by b form, then I need here s square, because here it is s square. So what I do here, guys, if you see this 1 by 4, this I'll multiply with one more multiplying and dividing by 2 with this term. So what I do, this will be equal to 1 by 2 is there, multiplying and dividing with 2 log s. So this will be 1 by 4 2 log s. So 2 log s means what it is? 1 by 4 log s square. So this will become log s square 1 by 4. Here also 1 by 4 is there. I take this 1 by 4 completely out. It is log of s square upon s minus 1 the whole square plus 1. So this is of the form log of a by b plus 1 by 2 tan inverse s minus 1. So this one is nothing but what? It is here, you can see. Here this is 1 by 4 log of, this is s square upon, yes, this if I again elaborate, this will be s square minus 2s plus 2. Okay. So then if you can take s square out here, this is s square out here. This is 1 minus 2 by divided by s square, it is 2s, then plus 2. So again 2 by s square. So this will be, this value will be, you can see s as s tends to infinity, this value will be 1 upon infinity again, because s is here in the denominator. 1 by infinity is what? That's 0. So 1 by again log 0 will be what? Log 0 will be, sorry, log 1 will be equal to 0. So therefore this value will be vanishing for infinity. So once you have got infinity, and by minus lower limit means you'll be getting minus log of s square upon s minus 1 the whole square plus 1. I don't want that minus sign. That's why I'm reversing it and writing it. So one step I have written directly. Then plus, now we are applying the upper limit. So this will be 1 by 2 I have kept here on the right hand side. Tan inverse infinity is pi by 2 minus lower limit tan inverse s minus 1. The same thing you can rewrite as 1 by 4 log of s square minus 2s plus 2 divided by s square, plus this is equal to 1 by 2 into pi by 2 minus tan inverse is cot inverse s minus 1. So this is how, guys, these problems look a little complicated, but they are not, provided if you use step by step solution without doing any mistakes with plus and minus. Okay, so you can solve the difficult examples by using the formulas. Okay, some more examples I've given you for your practice. So just try these examples. So here you have to evaluate. So they are using this Laplace transform. They're asking you to evaluate. I think one example I'll show you. This example here, I think these all are the evaluate. Evaluate means you have to find out the value. One I will solve you. See, Laplace transform integration from 0 to infinity cos at minus cos bt upon t into dt. So this is the problem. So here they have given Laplace transform of 0 to infinity. So this is what they have given. Now what we do here is, so this is when they have given this problem. So what we do, where s here, this instead of this if I take e to the power minus st, integration from 0 to infinity, e to the power minus st into f of t dt, means it is the formula of Laplace transform. So here, since e to the power minus st is not there, so that implies what? Here s is equal to 0. S is equal to 0 means if e to the power minus 0 into t means it is what? It is 1. So that implies in place of s I have 0. That is the meaning. That's why I am writing here 0 to infinity e to the power minus st cos at minus cos bt upon t into dt. This is nothing but Laplace transform of this, where s is equal to 0. So there is no e to the power minus st term, but I am writing it by taking s is equal to 0. Then it is holds true. So this can be written as Laplace transform of this 0 to infinity is given. Try to understand, 0 to infinity is given. So that I am transforming into the Laplace transform by taking e to the power minus st term. This is the extra term, where s is what? Where s is 0. If s is 0 means this term will become 1. Okay. So this is nothing but what? Laplace transform of cos at minus cos bt upon t, where s is 0. So this is nothing but, this is of the form f of t by t. Then it is Laplace transform of, now before applying, let me take only cos at and cos bt for Laplace transform. So that we know as s upon s square plus a square. This is s upon s square plus b square. Now let's apply f of t by t form. That is s to infinity s upon s square plus a square, because Laplace transform of cos at is this and Laplace transform of cos bt is this into ds. Then 1 by 2. So here you can see, here it is s square. I need 2 here. I need 2 here also. So multiplying and dividing with 2. So here 1 by 2 I take it completely out. Then this is 2s upon s square plus a square minus 2s upon s square plus b square. So now apply the integration formula. So once you apply the integration formula, this is what? It is 1 by 2. This 1 by 2 completely out. It is log of s square plus a square. This is log of s square plus b square. Now applying s to infinity, lower limit and upper limit if you apply, then for upper limit it is 0. For if I apply the lower limit, then guys you can see this is what I'm getting. I'm just elaborating and I'm showing you. So log of 1 plus a square by s square, by applying s into infinity, it is log 1. So here it is log 1 minus lower limit. This is equal to 1 by 2 minus log of s square plus a square divided by s square plus b square. So since minus sign is there, I just reverse it and write it like this. So now hence integration from 0 to infinity e to the power minus st cos at minus cos bt upon t dt is what? This is 1 by 2 into log of s square plus b square upon s square plus a square. But what is my s is? S is 0, because this is this I want. I don't want e to the power minus st here. I want only this term. Put s is equal to 0. So in this equation, wherever s is there, put 0. So this will be equal to 1 by 2 log of, this is 0, this is 0. It is b square upon a square. That is equal to 1 by 2 log of b by a the whole square. So b by a the whole square means what? You know this? 1 by 2 log of b by a the whole square. So this 2 you can take it out. This is 2 by 2 log of b by a. So this is just log of b by a. So this is the value. We are finding out value here. So this questions will be asked as evaluate. Okay. So these are next variety of examples. So where you have to consider, you have to assume this, and by taking s is equal to 0, then later whatever the answer you're getting, in that you have to put the s value and you have to finally write the valuation. Okay. So this is another variety of example. So I think some
Ma'am,
example.
can you repeat that from